Welcome back. Today's show is brought to you by Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, and they provide complete design, installation of maintenance of decks, retaining walls, patios, gazebos, water gardens, and more. Call Wilcox today to get your lawn looking good.
Joining us now with Uncle Phil's Barbecue is Uncle Phil himself, Phil Willis, and the presenting sponsor, Dan Machnik. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Uncle
Good
Phil,
morning.
good
Uncle
to see
Phil.
you.
Thank you.
And Dan's actually Phil's son.
Yes,
So,
that's correct.
Yeah,
my uncle.
family affair.
Yeah, your uncle,
My
my dad.
uncle. So
Right,
you're
yeah.
everyone's uncle on Uncle Phil's Barbecue. I want to ask you, how did you come up with this idea?
Well, everything's evolved. I tell you, this is a story of perseverance. This is our 21st year. It started with American Cancer Relay for Life team. So we said, we were having a community luncheon. We said, well, let's make it a charity. So we did Relay for Life, raised $500. And then I had a good friend. It was Jim Butterfield. He always called everybody uncle. He called me Uncle Phil, he called Uncle Jim, Uncle George. And what it does, it relates to family. It relates to friends. And everybody we invite, our sponsors, they're friends. They're like family. So Uncle Phil just made a lot of common sense.
It makes sense to me, Dan. We see each other every year, and it's a gathering of friends. But talk about that, how that makes the community strong. Friends, business partners, working together to raise money for good causes.
Like Phil said, it's certainly has evolved over the years. We've had some great partnerships historically. I mean, it started out with Phil grilling himself on his grill in the back of his office, and then it got a little bit out of hand, and we had Stan from Knights, who's been a standby partner for a long time, and then it outgrew even Stan's capacity. They're grilling on site, so we had the wonderful folks over at Christoph and Sons, Ted and Pam and the family, making his famous Coney sauce and Coney dogs. And then I don't think you get too far down the list. When you think of best burgers in town, you get to Schlinkers, and Nick and Tina Fuller have been great partners. Dan Watts at Tri-County Water, the folks from Milo's, they're providing food and beverage. So.
yeah, it's actually the Tommy Dog recipe that Ted has in the Tommy Dog cart.
Oh, there it is. Right
There he is, right. So, yeah.
Parker, his son's here this year. He's going to be helping.
Nice.
He's fourth generation in that Coney chain of events. So
I have a hard time deciding between the grilled chicken or the coney or the burgers.
So I went with the Fuller burger last year because it was the first time that Schlinkers was on site, and I wasn't disappointed. The chicken is always perfect.
It is.
So I do normally get that.
Yeah, plus all the salads, and it's a huge lunch.
Hey, there you are right there, Bart.
Oh yeah, there you are, Andy.
Yeah, and there's Paul Buckles too.
There he is.
And Carol, and yeah.
And there's my mom. They're taking money from
Yes.
Bart. They're right up there in front. So, I mean, we have wonderful support. The beneficiaries this year they haven't changed from last year. Of course, Lumen Christie's gracious enough to host us, and I know that's near and dear to Andy's and my heart. Jackson School of the Arts, which they're a great downtown neighbor and partner and friend. And then Connie Poisson does such an amazing job with youth education and development over at Junior Achievement. So great beneficiaries again this year and wonderful partnerships. We're very thankful for JTV, and Home.fm is going to be there as well.
Cool. Yeah, we're always excited to be there. And
I think one of the things Dan just mentioned was about our focus on youth. And we have been focusing on our youth and the growth of them and Junior Achievement, JSA and Lumen, all trying to make our youth prepared for the future and more likely to succeed. And let's try to keep them in Jackson.
yeah, we got to keep it going, and it takes businesses like both of you guys and fundraisers and benefits like this to spur the next generation, for sure.
And every dime that people spend goes to these charities. There's
does.
no overhead.
It does, no overhead. Everything is volunteered, or it's paid for by the sponsorships.
Yeah.
So we have a tremendous crew of volunteers this year. Lumen turns out some students with some service hour needs, and we have, our whole staff is going to be there on site, ready to go. And I don't know if they all know that yet, but now they do.
I should say aloha to you both, as you guys just had a long. Were you 10 days in Hawaii?
I think, yeah, we
Or
were
11?
10 days and
Right.
11, and
How was that? That was
Hello.
yeah.
Thank you.
Good family, good family trip, family fun.
it was. We did a lot of cool things that we were excited to do. We went from Oahu to Maui, and yeah, just had a great time.
Cool.
The 24-hour stint on the way home it beat you up a bit. We were just
Yeah.
talking about that.
And you spent a lot
Well,
of time
there
in the
was
sun.
a conference involved,
Oh yeah, well
so
there's
you
a
can write it out.
Financial Advisor Conference.
That's right. Yeah, congratulations
There was some
to Dan,
business,
of course.
so-
There was
Thank
a
you.
little business. Congratulations on that award as well.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
But yeah, and congratulations on bringing your whole family with you to Hawaii, because not everyone would do that.
Everyone would. We'll see if it happens again. No, I'm kidding. We had a great family trip.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
Very
I
cool.
appreciate it. Thanks.
I could tell you we're in the sun a lot because you've got tan lines from your sunglasses.
I noticed that this morning as I woke up. I was looking and said, "Uh-oh."
Oh, it's been hard. It's been hard to avoid.
I'm
even
not
in
sure
town.
if it's a golf course or Hawaii.
May
The
have been some
local
of
golf courses or Hawaii.
Right.
Yeah, actually, and Dan and I are playing at 3:30 today. So
Bring your fan.
Wow.
that's right.
Bring your fan. It's gonna be a little warm.
That is, it's awfully hot.
We'll manage.
Well, Bart, you said 100% goes to the charities. What other event 100% goes to the charity? So you donate $1, one of these charities will receive that.
Very cool.
So,
Can people still call in a to-go order at this point?
To-go orders are done. I
Done,
think.
okay.
So what we're really encouraging people to stick around and have lunch with us.
Cool.
To-go orders are going to be solely the chicken this year. So if you want a Schlinker's burger, if you want the Conies, you get to stay and enjoy them on site, which we're really encouraging people. We like to have the big crowds there. I think it puts a big focus on Lumen Christi and the event too.
Yeah, so plan on arriving early and staying late. Spend the whole time visiting, having a great lunch, and supporting all of these great charities that are the beneficiaries. For the last several years, it has been Junior Achievement and the Jackson School of the Arts and Lumen Christi. But over the years that you've changed, there have been a lot of different charities that you've helped, and so they all appreciate it. And they'll all be there too. They'll people want to know where the money's going to be spent. They'll be there.
yes. So, yeah, we rotate, and we featured Lily Missions Church for quite a number of years, and we'll probably do some rotation in the future. But this is year number 21, so as far as the perseverance goes, and we'll have, at the end of this year, raised nearly $200,000.
Wow. I think I've been to every one.
That's
Remember the
amazing.
year you had the elephant you were dragging around?
The elephant, that was a Texas Longhorn
Oh.
steer.
Well, thanks to you guys, and thanks to all. I mean, you look at this list of sponsors. It's really a big community event. So we look forward to seeing you guys later on this week.
Appreciate your support too,
Of
gentlemen.
course.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Dan Machnik
JTV.
and Phil Willis. It's Uncle Phil's Barbecue. We'll be right back after this quick break.